Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel.
We've no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. So in today's video, I am doing an empties video. This is going to be my last empties video of 2023. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I finished off quite a lot of products this time around. I do these pretty frequently. I want to say maybe like once every 2 months or once a month. It really depends on, how fast I fill up a bag of stuff. And then when it gets mostly filled, then I film these videos and you guys seem to really enjoy them, and I'm glad because I really like filming them. It gives you kind of like a mini review on each item that I finished and if I liked it enough to repurchase. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I am uploading every single day until the 25th of December for Vlogmas. I know this isn't really a Christmas themed video, and I know that a lot of my content for Vlogmas this time around hasn't really been super Christmassy. I'm hopefully gonna be doing some Christmas activities this month and I'll film those for you. I don't know, I think that throwing in some winter hike vlogs and that sort of thing is Christmassy because you guys get to see, the winter wonderland that is the mountains right now, and I think that's kind of winter / Christmas themed. But yeah, before I get into a tangent, let's just get right into the video, you guys. So I finished quite a lot of items in the past month because I did go on a trip to Fort McMurray and I did finish a lot of things during that time. It's a little bit crazy, and when you're living out of your suitcase, you're using more travel size products and that sort of thing, and that's really the reason why. The first item in here is quite an accomplishment. I finished this after a year and a bit. I wash my hair every other day, or not every other day. I wash it every 3 days, sometimes every 4 days, really depends on how I'm feeling. If I get lazy and I don't want to wash it on the 3rd day, I'll wash it on the 4th day. So I don't really use shampoo every day, so that's why it took me forever to finish this. But this is the Redken Extreme Bleach Recovery, and I got this at Winners. This is a 1 liter size and it was $24.99, which is an insane deal because in any salon that sells this product, it will cost you like above $50, because I know the mini size of this is $25. So I started off with the mini size, I bought it full price, and then I found this a few weeks later and it was the exact same price. So I was kind of pissed about that. But yeah, this is a really, really awesome shampoo. I really like Redken. It's just the quality of this is amazing, and I totally would repurchase that. I've been looking for it at Winners, but I can't find it. Winners is like Marshall. If you guys are unfamiliar with Winners in Canada, it's very similar to Marshall's. They sell a lot of like discounted items and stuff like that. They have a lot of Verb right now, which I might try, but I really like that Redken product. This next thing is the L'Oreal Moisture Wrapping Mask Hyaluron Pump for dehydrated hair. So it looks like this, and normally I use the honey one. They have like a yellow packaging one, and that's the one I mostly use, but I thought I would try this one out. It smells really good. It smells so good. I really like this stuff. I use it every time I wash my hair. So I know that most people use hair masks like once or twice a week or something like that, but yeah, I don't wash my hair that often, so every time I wash my hair I use a hair mask, and I do notice quite a big difference when I do this versus when I just use conditioner. So I do like this one a little better than the yellow one. The yellow one is it's thicker, but then this one I feel like has like hyaluronic acid, so it's a little bit lighter, but it's still just as moisturizing as the thicker one. But yeah, love this stuff. I have repurchased this. Next thing is the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Lotion from Bath & Body Works, and as you guys know, I do this with my lotions to get every single drop out, because you'd be surprised at how many uses are still left if you don't cut it open. You still have at least 2 days worth of lotion if you use this all over your body. So this is the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. It's definitely like a fall fall vibes type product. This one smells like pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallows, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk. And honestly, it smells like every fall trip that I've ever been on. I feel like every time I've gone away in the fall, I've worn this or I've brought it with me. One of my faves, will repurchase that. Next thing I finished was this mask, and I don't really use these sheet masks very often. I mentioned this before, I use these a lot when I'm hiking. So if I'm doing a lot of hikes and I'm out in the elements for a long period of time, like 6 to 8 hours or more, I do like to end my day with a face mask like this because I find that these disposable ones are very, very hydrating. And yeah, I don't use them on a daily basis or anything. It would be too much moisture for my skin if I did that. But this is the lime mask from Innisfree, and I got this at the Korean store in Calgary and I really liked it. It is a refreshing water type mask enriched with moisture from fresh limes, leaving the skin looking bright and transparent. So yeah, love these for days where I go hiking. Next up, I finished the Delectable Vanilla Cream Hand Cream. Looks like this. This is from the Cake brand. This is like a sub brand or sister brand from Cake. And this actually smells really good. This was my work lotion. So it was in my work bag for the longest time, and I really like these lotions. They do a really good job. They're very, very moisturizing, very similar to the Cake lotions, and they smell amazing. Next up, I finished a hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. This is the Fresh Coconut Cotton. I stocked up on these on the VIB sale. On the last VIB sale, I got these for like 50 cents each, and I've been using them. Clearly, I've been finishing them. It's not my favorite scent, but you know, for that great of a deal, why not repurchase it? This next thing, this was one of the travel items I was talking to you guys about. Anytime I've been traveling this year, even when I wasn't traveling this year, I still use this product. This is the Way leave-in conditioner, and I really like their collab with Byredo. I think that that scent was absolutely amazing. I don't think that it's available anymore because it was like at the end of last year that they released a limited edition collab with Byredo. I love that one. That was my favorite, and that was the first one that I tried. However, the original, which is this one, it smells good as well. Like, it has a really good scent. And what I would use this for is a leave-in conditioner slash heat protectant. So I would spray it in my hair before I blow dry my hair, or before I straighten my hair or anything like that, and it provides really good heat protection. It's also really nice and moisturizing, and it keeps my hair really smooth. So would I repurchase this in full size? Yes, but it is kind of pricey. I think the full size version of this is, I want to say, around $40, but yeah, if I get any more of these little sample whatever sizes in my Sephora order, I would love that. Next up, I finished this lotion. This is a goat milk hand cream by Beekman. My mom got me this. I don't know where she got it. I think she probably got it from Winners or something like that. But yeah, this wasn't my favorite. It's supposed to smell like orange blossom, actually. And I can see where it kind of smells like orange blossom, but it's just not my favorite scent. I use this on my feet, actually. I like to moisturize my feet before I go to sleep, and I use that up. Next up is this Jeffree Star powder. And at first, I didn't really like this because it has a shimmer to it. This is the iridescent powder, or the non-matte version. But I got the color Natural, and I found this too dark at first. I didn't really know how to work with it, and then I fell in love with it. I think that in the summer I got a little bit of a tan or whatever, and it just looked really nice on my skin. It really looked nice and luminous and healthy, and I'm so sad that this is gone. The packaging kind of sucked near the end, and I actually had to take the topper part off to get any product left inside out. And there is a tiny little bit of product on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that from the side there, but I cannot get that out. Like, this packaging actually sucks. I'm hoping what he's doing with these is he's repackaging them into more like just better packaging, because these are on sale, like on clearance on Jeffree Star's website as well as Beautylish. So I hope that these are not getting discontinued. I also hope his Magic Star concealer isn't getting discontinued. I hope they're just getting a revamp or something like that. But I love this powder. I would 100% repurchase it. I would though repurchase it in my shade, which is the color Rose, not the shade Natural, but that's that. Next up, I finished the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Face Mist, and I would use this actually after taking off my makeup. So I use micellar water to take off my makeup just to add a little bit more moisture back to my skin. It is a really nice fine mist like this packaging says, and it does smell really good. It smells like their watermelon moisturizer and a lot of their like watermelon mask products and stuff like that. However, I don't think that this is a necessary product in my skincare regimen or anything like that. I also feel like it had way more moisture than my skin needed. If you have dry skin, you will absolutely love this stuff and I think you should try it. But if you have oily skin, just watch how much you use with this because it can break you out. I wouldn't repurchase that product. Finished a couple body washes from Bath & Body Works. I finished these two right here. This is the Poppy one. And I didn't know how this smelled at all because I could not smell it in the store. They didn't have any testers of lotions or anything like that. And this was my first time purchasing this on the last VIB sale, and I ended up buying a bunch of these because they were the cheapest one. And I actually really like the smell. It smells like fresh morning dew, wild poppies, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. So it's definitely like a fruity floral. Would I repurchase this again? Yes. This is actually not a body wash, this is a lotion, and this is the Strawberry Pound Cake Lotion. This is one of my favorite summer scents of all time. I absolutely love this stuff. I had it in candle version, I had it in like wall plug-in version, I had it in lotion and body wash. This is just ultimately one of my favorite scents, and it doesn't have the notes on the back, but I'm pretty sure it smells like strawberries, like fresh strawberries, vanilla, and some sort of like cake batter. It smells amazing. So grab yourself this stuff if you like any of those type of scents. So I finished 2 of these Mary Cookie mini body lotions, and this is what I traveled with. So I took one with me when I went camping at Waterton because they had showers there, and I was able to like put on lotion after the shower. And then I brought both of these to Fort Mac. They last about 1 week each, if you like 1 week per bottle if you use it on your whole body. And if you do things like swimming or going to the gym and you take like 2 showers a day, then it will last you like a week per one of these, because that's how long it lasted me. I think if I just showered once per day, didn't work out, didn't go swimming or anything like that, it would last me probably 2 weeks per bottle. But this scent is absolutely amazing. Again, there's no notes on the back of here, but the best way I can describe it to you is like Christmas snickerdoodle cookies and vanilla. It smells amazing, and I think I still have 1 or 2 more of these left. I originally wanted to use these in my purse as little hand creams, but I feel like these are great travel products. I finished this Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner. Looks like this, and I use this in such a weird way. I would use it in my skin, or like on my face, once or twice a week or something like that, because it was really good at like exfoliating, like chemical exfoliator. But I would use this on my underarms in the summertime because I was using natural deodorants, and natural deodorants, oh my God. I have gone through trying so many natural deodorants. I find some that work okay, some that don't work at all, some that work maybe for like the first month and then they stop working. So I use this actually on my armpits, and if you look this up on like Reddit or even TikTok, it's actually a known product that you could use. It's a natural product that you could use as a deodorant. So I would just use this in conjunction with my natural deodorant, and it worked actually quite well. So that's that. It's really cheap at Sephora. It's only like $8 or $9. Next up, I finished another hand cream, and this is the Rocky Mountain Soap Omega-3 hand cream in coconut vanilla. And I absolutely love this stuff. It's one of my favorite scents from Rocky Mountain Soap, and I'm just a huge Rocky Mountain soap fan in general, but yeah, their hand creams are amazing. You do have to use these quite fast, within like, I would say 6 months. I think their shelf life on the back says 12 months, but in theory, once you open this, it only lasts about 6 months. There's no preservatives in here or anything like that, and the smell will start to turn, the product will start to go bad. I know like most people go through hand creams in less than 6 months anyways because they're so small. Next product is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleep Mask. Looks like this. There is a tiny bit of product in there, but I've had this for like over a year now and I need to get rid of it. But this is the mini size. This was the $29 one, and I think that there is a bigger size that's around $70 or something like that. I have used this off and on in the past and I do really like this stuff. I would repurchase it again. It's just that it's just one of those nice to have products because it's like a serum, right? It's when you go to sleep and you want that extra moisture, you want your skin to be glowing in the morning. Try this stuff out, especially if you have combination skin or dry skin. Try this, it's great. But I find that if I use it way too often, my skin is too oily, like I mentioned earlier, and it will break out if I put too much moisture on it. So this is great for the wintertime though. I love it. Next up, I finished another hand sanitizer, and this is in the gingerbread bakery scent. And again, this is another one of my 50-60 cent hand sanitizers that I got back on the sale. And oh my gosh, so one of my coworkers actually thought, she was like, what smells like cinnamon? What smells like cinnamon? It smells like a candle. It smells like a Christmas candle in here. It was this. This is really strongly scented. I would put this on my hands before eating sometimes because sometimes you just can't wash your hands, and I am a germaphobe and I don't want to touch the debit machine right at the store and then eat. I would rather, you know, either wash my hands or put hand sanitizer on, but this is really strong. Like I would honestly smell my hands while I'm eating and I'm like, wow, it smells like cinnamon. Next thing I finished is the Verb Ghost Oil, and it looks like this. I've repurchased this time and time again. This is a very affordable hair oil at Sephora. This little size packaging is like $25 or something like that, whereas if you get something like Kerastase, it's in the $70-$80 price range. If you get something like Olaplex, it's $40. So this is great. I heard about this from another YouTuber that has blonde hair as well, and she really liked it. So this is a really nice lightweight hair oil, and it has moringa in it, which in Philippines it's called malunggay. It's like this plant that you can literally, like, it's just a really nice plant. You can make tea with it, you can put it in your hair just like that, and it's great. So I have repurchased that. Next up, I finished the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Serum. And okay, so people have been telling me that my skin has been looking a lot nicer lately. I'm pretty sure it's been this, because if I look at my skincare routine and really what's changed in the past like month or 2 months, it's been like adding this to my skincare at night because I honestly just wanted to use it up. When I went to Ottawa last year, I actually ran out of moisturizer, like facial moisturizer, and I went into a Sephora and I just picked a random set that had minis because I didn't want to buy a full-size moisturizer while I was there. I wanted to buy a mini. So I got the Glow Recipe set, and it came with like this. It came with the niacinamide serum, it came with a mini eye cream, and it came with my moisturizer. But I have been using this just to use it up because I just saw it in my cabinet. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've had that for a year. I should probably use it. And I'm pretty sure this is what's been making the difference in my skin. It's just very like plumping, very moisturizing, but it's great for oily skin. Like it's weightless almost. So yeah, love this stuff. I will repurchase this. Next up, oh my gosh, I finished this finally. I've had this for so long. This is the Kat Von D perfume in Saint, and this is a travel sized bottle. It's a sprayer. I really like the packaging on this. I might repurpose this if I can. Like, I'll try to take this top part off and see if I can refill it with other perfume because I really love the packaging. But yeah, I've had this for so long. It smells amazing, and I'm so glad that I finally finished it. Let's just say that. It just reminds me of, like, again, every trip that I've ever been on in the past like 2 years, I've taken this with me. So I'm glad that it's finally done. Next up, I finished a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip gloss. And I used to wear this to work. That's why I finished it so fast. I would just keep reapplying it. This lip gloss actually does not last very long. I don't know which lip gloss this is, because this is, I'm pretty sure the Lip Bath, or the other one is the Lip Bath. I don't know, but they have like a few different kinds of glosses from Charlotte Tilbury. This one has the rose gold cap with the glitter, and I used this one first. I got it in a set with the Pillow Talk lipstick, and of course I used it with the Pillow Talk lipstick. It is such a beautiful lip combo. I was actually editing the other day and I wore this in one of my videos and I absolutely love the way it looks. But yeah, did not last very long. This is the mini version, and I looked up the full size version and it's like $50. So I don't think that I would repurchase it. Just for a gloss that doesn't last as long on the lips and you have to keep reapplying, I could see me spending, you know, a pretty penny on a few of these a year. So that's that. Next up, I finished another lotion. This is one that I got from the hotel actually, and I really enjoyed it because if you guys can see how tiny it is perfect for small bags, clutches, anything like that. I got this when I went to Invermere in the beginning of this year, and honestly it just smells like your very average lotion. Like, it smells good, but I don't really know what it smells like. But yeah, that's that. I really liked this. And obviously I can't repurchase that. I don't know what spilled in this bag, but it's gross. Okay. Next up is the Fenty Beauty Fussy Gloss Bomb. I finally finished this. Oh my gosh. I had this since it came out at the end of 2018, and I just finished it this month. And I was literally like, there's nothing in here. I know it looks like there's gloss kind of, it's just like stuck on the side, but literally I've been scraping the sides to get the rest of it off because I absolutely love this gloss. It's one of my favorites. I did purchase a Fenty Beauty like set with 3 different types of gloss in it, and I will use that next. But yeah, I love her formula. It's a fave, and it's great for work because my work environment is really dry and I find these really moisturizing. Also, you don't have to reapply this as much as the Charlotte Tilbury one. And it's not sticky, which I love. I don't know how she got this formula or how she formulated this for it to be long lasting and not sticky, but it's amazing. If you haven't tried Fenty Beauty, go run to Sephora and try it. It's really good. Next up, I finished a MAC lipstick, and this is in the color Faux, and it looks like this. It's a nude color. It's a cool tone nude, and it's like a mid-tone nude. So it's perfect for me because I'm not into the concealer lips. If you are into the concealer lips, go with Myth, but Faux is definitely one of my favorite nudes from MAC. I love this one, and I think it's called Hug Me. And MAC doesn't do the Back to MAC free lipstick program anymore, which is so sad. So in the recycle bin you go. I finished a chapstick, and this is the Coffee Bean Lip Balm by Hurrah. And I actually really like this brand because it's all natural. Their lippies go off though, like just like the Rocky Mountain soap lotion. I felt like at the end of this tube, it was just not smelling as great anymore because there is no preservatives in here. But this is the coffee bean flavored balm. I love it, and I love the London Fog one as well, or like the Earl Grey one. But yeah, I will repurchase that eventually once I go through some of the balms that I have right now, because I have quite a few. I also finished another travel sized perfume. Aren't you so proud of me? I finished another one. So this is in 100% Chilled by Eau de Juice. I actually did a review on all of the Eau de Juice scents, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it in the description box below. But I reviewed all of them, and this was my favorite one. And honestly, I could wear this one to sleep. It's just so soothing. It has a lot of like lavender in here. This I could honestly wear to sleep. It smelled so good. It has a lot of like lavender and warm notes in here. And oh, it's just so relaxing. It just reminds me of, I took this with me to High Level, and when I saw the Northern Lights for the first time, I was wearing the scent. So every time I smell it, I just think of that night and I think of that trip, and I absolutely love it. I have this in full size already, so I don't need to repurchase it. And last but not least, there is another lip product in here. It's by Bite Beauty. Do you guys remember Bite Beauty? So they actually changed their whole entire brand to like a build your own type lipstick brand. I don't even know, but I loved their stuff back in the day. This I got for free from Sephora from like points or something, and it's in the color Glace. I did wear this in one of my Spooktober videos. I don't remember which one. I think it was the Hermit Cabin of Inglis Maldi one. I was not feeling well at all in that video, and I have the tiniest amount of product in here, as you guys can see, but I was sick when I wore this, and I don't know if I had COVID or not, so I am throwing this out. A little tiny bit of product that was in there, but yeah, I wore that the whole time I was sick because I was like, I'm just gonna throw this out when I get better, because I already had like a tiny bit of product left in there anyways. So that is all for this Empties video. This is my last Empties video of 2023. I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload every single day for the month of December until the 25th. So I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Bye.